Welcome back to Northwestern Outdoors Radio. We're broadcasting today from, well, one of the most spectacular viewpoints I've seen in a long, long time. We're basically on top of Joseph Canyon. I'm looking down towards the combined border of Oregon, Washington, and Idaho. My viewpoint is the RimRock Inn. It's about 35 miles north of Enterprise, and this, folks, is a spectacular place. You might hear the little hummingbirds flying in the background. You might hear some other wildlife as well and bird life, or you just might hear the gentle breezes that are blowing through right now. But with us here to tell us more about this fantastic place is Justin and Patrice Levine, the managers of the RimRock Inn. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Good to have you.
Thank you, and welcome to you.
Patrice, let's go ahead and give our listeners a brief overview of what is here at the RimRock Inn.
Well, RimRock is a combination of dining and overnight accommodations. And in terms of accommodations, we have an eclectic variety. We have everything from camping, RV sites, to tipis, and then we have some indoor accommodations for those who don't want to do the glamorous camping.
Well, I also like the fact that you offer some really good food. And folks, I just had some of it. Their chef does a fantastic job. Tell us about your meals and your appetizers.
Sure thing. Well, we offer meals to the general public Tuesday through Saturday, and for our overnight guests, it's 7 nights a week. What we do is we offer one entree a night. Everything is homemade, from our desserts to our appetizers, and we do it by reservation only.
Well, tonight, folks, it was ribs, and it was about the thickest rack of ribs I've seen in a long time. It looked delicious. We actually ate light. We ate some appetizers, but they were just fantastic. And those stuffed peppers, I don't know what they were stuffed with besides cheese and sausage, but man, oh man, I could have eaten 3 plates of those.
Had a little sausage in there, and there's some blend of cheeses. I told you they were going to be wonderful.
You were right. They were indeed wonderful. So I'm competing with you here in terms of a hummingbird that's just feet away from us. I mean, again, the view here is great, and the bird life is great, and the wildflowers are great. So much to love about this place. But before we get more into that, I want to talk about you two. You two have a very interesting story. Tell me about, the journey that brought you here. And I guess it started on a really long hike, didn't it, Justin?
It did. In 2011, Patrice and I, we decided that it was time to stop our corporate lives, and we resigned from both our positions, and we went on to live a life less ordinary, we call it. And what we did is we hiked the Appalachian Trail from Maine to Georgia. It took us about 4.5 months, and along that journey, we really thought about what we wanted to do in life, and we wanted to wake up every day and enjoy what we were doing in our jobs and our careers. So from there, we have actually managed a hiker hostel on the Appalachian Trail, owned by the Appalachian Trail Conservancy. We've worked for Backpacker Magazine as ambassadors, marketing the outdoors and their magazine, traveling the United States. We continue to test gear for various gear companies, from sleeping bags to tents, and now our journey has brought us to RimRock Inn here in Enterprise, Oregon.
And I understand, once you close for the season in October, you've got an incredible trip planned, don't you?
We do. We're always planning our next step, and we're actually thinking of heading to New Zealand and backpacking the Teora Trail, a new trail established in 2011. It's 1,800 miles, and we thought, what better way to explore New Zealand than to walk all around it?
I just love the fact in life you meet people who are so interesting, like the two of you, who are truly living life to the fullest and doing it in an outdoor setting as well. Getting back to where we're at today, the RimRock Inn, you offer some really eclectic accommodations. You've got the RV sites, but these teepees, it's not just a teepee on the dirt floor. It's a lot more than that, isn't it?
You're right. They are a little bit